What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Age, and I am back to feed the girls. Today, I am here to talk about episode 1 of Pit Babe. As y'all can see from the title, guys, I am so excited to start this show. We got all new characters and a whole new plot line. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So this episode starts out with a bang, because literally a bang, bang, bang. Because Babe is in the locker room right before the race, and he is getting hot and heavy with this random person. So Babe is one of the main characters, and we learn that he is an alpha, and I believe that's like a human with special abilities, and his senses are super enhanced, and he can see real good, smell, hear, all that good stuff. So Babe is the best racer, super popular, super fast, always wins his races because of his enhanced abilities. He is basically everyone's competition. Anybody who is anyone in the racing community wants to beat Babe. He is the hot boy, super sexy, everybody wants a piece of him on and off the track. I will say that. Babe is part of the Hunter squad, which is a racing squad. They're the blue team in this show. And we'll get more into the team later, including Wei, who is the Hunters squad's second best racer right after Babe. And he's also Babe's best friend, who is oddly always into Babe's sex life. But more into that later as well. Back to the bang, bang, bang. In the locker room, we quickly learned that Babe does not like the smell of alphas. So apparently the superhumans have like a smell, I'm guessing. And since his senses are enhanced, he can tell, who's who. So Babe goes out and races, and he wins, of course, with Babe getting in second place. So Hunter team is celebrating, understandably so. And then Babe ends up leaving because he's like, I'm going to take a shower. And when he leaves the group, we see someone being a little creeper. Well, this little creeper is the adorable Charlie. As the Babe is on his way to the showers, we see Charlie follow Babe into the locker rooms. And we know Babe has his heightened senses, so he pins Charlie to the wall and asks Charlie, is he a stalker? And y'all, can I stop and pause? Y'all, Charlie is so adorable. He is so cute. And Charlie is like, no, I'm a fan. I'm not a stalker. But he did go there to wait for Babe to ask Babe this outrageous question to me. Charlie asked Babe, can I use your car, one of your cars? Now, who in the world will let a random stranger use their car? Come on now, Charlie. And then he's a racer also? Like, Babe is a racer? What in the world? He would not give his precious meal ticket, his precious vehicles to a stranger? So Babe, understandably so, is like, hell no, get lost. But the one thing that Charlie is persistent. He follows Babe deeper into the locker room, and Babe, who has now gotten undressed and is only in a towel and, nothing else. So Babe is like, are you a stalker and a psychopath? And then my boy Charlie, who kind of looked like he was about to get his ass beat by Babe, he was like, it was hard enough to reach you and get in touch with you. I am not about to let my opportunity pass. I am not about to miss my shot. And this to me is honestly where Charlie fucked up. He said he is willing to do anything to use one of Babe's cars. You cannot tell a person like Babe that, Charlie. When I tell y'all, Babe looked Charlie, sweet little innocent Charlie, up and down. And keep in mind, he already said that Charlie was good looking. Because he was like, do they make stalkers that look this good now? Yeah. He was looking at Charlie like he was a piece of meat. Yeah, I wouldn't, if I was Charlie, poor Charlie, I would not want to fuck around with a fuckboy like Babe. He is so mean. So Babe asked Charlie if he was an alpha, and Charlie is. Then Babe says, are you sure you won't regret what you're offering me? Now, who in their right mind will still agree to anything after someone says that? Charlie must really be desperate for this car, because he even doubles down and says he will be his servant for the rest of his life. Babe smiles at this. He really smiles at this. Babe says he doesn't need a servant as he grabs Charlie's, little pants button, like he's trying to unbutton his pants. And he tells Charlie, if you can satisfy me, you can pick any car you want. And if you do not agree with it, you can get lost. And of course, this is sexual coercion. What do you expect from a playboy who basically needs sex to concentrate to do anything? Like, what do you expect him to do? Especially when everybody is already pining over him. He can get anyone he wants, and he knows it. And Charlie really wants that car, so Charlie agrees to do it. I don't think Charlie really cares. Then Babe asks him again, are you sure? Because I will not allow you to stop if we start. And guys, here's where it starts. Also, y'all, Babe is the bottom. Y'all know that? Because that's what I'm kind of getting from this. He is the bottom and Charlie is going to be the top. Wow. Charlie and Babe decide to test out their new arrangement. And y'all, Charlie looks almost like scared to touch Babe. And when he goes in to try to kiss Babe keeps moving his face, playing with Charlie. This boy really don't know what he's doing. And y'all, Charlie, poor baby, he is so confused as to what Babe wants. But Charlie, baby, some fuckboys don't like to kiss on the lips. But Babe sure was eating his neck like it was a piece of fried chicken. So they end up doing the bang, bang, bang in the locker room. When they're done, Babe's friends call him asking him where he is because they're all out at the club. And Charlie thought, that was it for the day. Just one quick sex. But Babe was like, you're coming with me to the club. Guys, what I think is absolutely insane, Babe's friends immediately ask him about his new boy, talking about Charlie. Now, they all know how Babe is, how he uses and tosses alphas to the side right after he has sex with them and right after he gets bored with him. So they decide to take bets on just how long Charlie will last. And they are guessing 5 or 3 days. Ironically, or shall I say, interestingly, Wei, who is Babe's best friend, was the one who suggested that they take the bets in the first place. And y'all remember, I said that Wei was very interested in Babe's sex life. I'm telling y'all, pay attention. But you know what the most screwed up part about everything is? They did this all in front of Charlie too. And that was so mean and rude. Especially of Wei. But the rest of the boys too. And Charlie, poor Charlie. He just took it on the chin. That is a real mean though. I'm gonna remember that way. Then in comes bad guy douchey McHandsome face. Sorry y'all. He is so cute to me. But he comes in to break up the ex-hunters' little celebration, to throw insults and challenge Babe to a race. AKA a rematch because Douchey already lost the first race that we saw at the beginning of the show. And to make matters more screwed up, Douchey... Y'all, let me stop calling this boy Douchey McHandsome face. His name is Winner. Winner, ironically. But... that Winner said that if he wins, he would take Babe's new boy. He would take Charlie. And Babe, oh my God, y'all, I swear, Babe, he already drove me up a wall. Babe agreed to bet Charlie. At this point, you can tell that Hunter X thinks absolutely nothing of Charlie. Baby boy Charlie, you deserve better. You do. He is so sweet. Allegedly. So all the guys go out and meet at the track so that they can go race. And finally, Charlie stands up for himself, but only a little bit. Because he tells Babe, he doesn't want to be the bet. Anything could happen, and he would have to go with Winner if Babe loses. I mean, he doesn't have to go with Winner, but I guess that's street code, whatever. But anyway, Babe is so confident that he will win because, he never loses and just tells Charlie, you know what, stop whining, get in the car. And of course, Babe wins, but, forget about all that. When they were in a car, Babe and Charlie, y'all noticed that Babe was trying to impress Charlie? Even though he knows Charlie is a fan, I do believe that Babe kinda maybe likes Charlie a little bit. like more than his previous muses. The way that he be looking at Charlie, the way he be smiling at Charlie on the low. Are y'all catching that? And I don't believe, or I don't think it's just because Charlie is naive. He just be smiling at Charlie on the low. Charlie must have gave him that good truth. Better than all the others. I don't know. Even in the car when Babe is like dropping him off home after the race. So after Babe leaves, we see this creepy guy who's taking a picture of Babe, being all suspicious, and he is talking on the phone to this random man. It is really brief, and we don't know who he is yet, but we will, of course, find out later. The next day, Babe brings Charlie to the ex-Hunter garage, and the boys are surprised because Babe has never brought one of his boys to the garage before, and they're talking to each other and whispering, being like little gossip girls. Like, is this person special? Is Charlie special? And currently, Wei isn't worried because he just knows in his heart of heart that Charlie will be gone in a few days. Right now, he isn't worried about Charlie being there at the garage. Right now. Then, Uncle asked us a really interesting question to Wei. He asked him, is it because Babe disregards all his fuck buddies? Is that why Wade never crosses the friend zone with Babe? So here we find out that Wade has a little crush or a little love for his friend more than a friendship way. Like, I believe he is in love with Babe. Wow. When I tell y'all, Uncle is a really savage for that. He really called Wade out like this. I like Uncle. So the next scene, Babe and Charlie decide to have sex. Yo, this show is really sexy. I still don't know what Babe's issue is. He has like emotional stuff going on. He's always so just like not nice. I don't know why he's so mean to Charlie. Charlie is so sweet. And I was correct. Babe is the bottom. Anyway, Charlie makes him a sandwich later on. And he's in his boxers and a cute little apron. And Babe is confused, like, why are you role-playing? Charlie calls himself Babe's boy. Thinking that their relationship, not really relationship, but, situationship is progressing. Babe was like, you didn't pass. And then Charlie was like, after all this time, I'm still not your boy? Okay. We've had all these trials and all of these test runs, and I'm not coming over here anymore. All of this sex and we still don't have an arrangement? Like, what the fuck? But what's more important than Charlie pouting on the sofa with his cute self is Babe's reaction to this. He couldn't believe that someone would actually threaten to leave him? Babe? The Babe? Look, he is looking at Charlie in disbelief. So he tells Charlie, whatever, you pass. And this makes Charlie so excited. So guys, the Red Racing Team is the rival of X-Hunter, and they recently started expanding and stealing talent from other smaller teams. Uncle and Wei are concerned about this, and Babe is like, so what? Wei is like, we can't trust Charlie. The Charlie jealousy is already starting, guys. Let's strap in for this ride. And after Wei tells Babe this, Babe basically is like, Charlie is harmless. He is harmless. He's not going to do anything. Even Charlie can tell that Wei doesn't like him. Charlie waved goodbye to Wei whenever they were sitting in a little restaurant. But Wei just ignored him. Like, how mean and jealous. So Wei got up and left, and it's just Charlie and Babe up in a little bar/restaurant. So this random guy walks by, and Babe is looking at that guy like he wanted to smash. All up in Charlie's face, and yeah, that's so disrespectful. Guys, just know, I am having a time coming to terms with Babe's character. I really am. He is so mean. And Charlie sees that, Babe was looking at the guy, and he asks, why me? There are so many better guys for you to sleep with. Why did you choose me? Y'all know what Babe tells him? Babe says to Charlie, you are like a golden retriever. You are a dog. Y'all, I'm having such a hard time coming to terms with Babe personality. Ugh. But then Babe also explains that Charlie doesn't have the alpha pheromone, and he and Charlie are a perfect match. That smell, that alpha smell, is why Babe can't really keep a lot of sex partners. But if Charlie doesn't have the smell, does that mean that Charlie really is an alpha? That's just a question that I want answered. Not saying Charlie is lying or anything, but maybe. I have to learn more about the alphas. Anyway, so they're back at Babe's house and Charlie slept over. Babe turns on the news one morning and he sees this guy named Tony Chin, who's the CEO of some retail company, and he has invested in the Red Racing Team. And apparently, Tony Chin and Babe have history by the way that Babe is looking at that television. More on that later. But Charlie, who's upstairs at the time, gets a call on his phone while Babe is downstairs watching the news. And the voice on the phone asks him, does he want to report on Babe? The voice sounds a lot like Tony Chin. Oh my gosh. Charlie?